Hi guys, it's Thomas Films Productions, and Happy New Year's Eve, and Merry late Christmas. Um, Sorry I haven't posted much really at all, but if you look at my community tab, you'll somewhat know why I haven't. But that's besides the point. I'm going to be doing my yearly tradition, which is showing off what I got for Christmas this year. So, I think this is the 5th one I've done in it. But I could be wrong. I don't know. But let's get on with the video. So I got this green hoodie. It's pretty small, or I wouldn't, in terms of a gift, but I wouldn't say that. It's actually costed, I think, a lot of money, so, but it's comfy. Like the inside's comfy, and I'm definitely going to be wearing this a ton in school and just wherever. So yeah, pretty comfy, and yeah. Okay, so now I'm getting on to the big boy stuff. We got these games that I got for Christmas for my PlayStation 5, because if you guys know, you know I have a PlayStation 5 now. So, yeah. So, we're going to go on to show what I got, which you already know what the first one is. I got the Callisto Protocol, which is basically a successor to Dead Space. If anybody even knows what that is, which you probably do. But, so far, game is not too bad. I think the best way to describe it is that it's kind of like Last of Us meets Dead Space is the best way to put it. That's just how I see it. It's pretty good though so far. I think my only problem really with it is that I feel like it has similar gameplay to both games, Last of Us and Dead Space. And I think the characters are kind of boring, honestly. But overall, not a bad game. The monsters look pretty cool, and the death animations, they're pretty brutal. But, not much to really say on this, because I actually haven't beaten this one. Same thing with the next one. But when I do finish these games, I'm not saying I am, but I might do a review on these. Definitely I'll do one on Callisto, probably. So, yeah. So far, I'd say it's pretty good. And, yeah. Alright. Now on to the next one, which is one of my favorite ones, The Last of Us Part 1, which, if you guys follow me on Twitter, which you probably don't, you know that The Last of Us is one of my favorite video games, ever. I love the story, characters, animations, graphics, gameplay. I thought everything in the game was basically perfect. So when I heard there was this remake coming out, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was a little bit mixed like most people. I was wondering why we were even getting a remake. But after seeing some stuff, despite not looking too different to the original game, I thought it looked cool, and I was like, you know what, maybe I should try to get this at some point. Well, I got it for Christmas, so far, the best way to say it is that it's basically The Last of Us, but new, or newer. So far, like I said, I think it's pretty good. I think it's just as good as the original versions of the game. I will say, if you haven't played the original Last of Us, this is a pretty good way to get yourself introduced to the series. But I will say that if you've already got the remastered, or even just the one for the PS3, you don't really need to play this game. It's up to you, but you really don't need to play this if you don't want to, which is fine. But yeah. So far, but yeah, not much to really say on The Last of Us Part 1 other than it's a really good game. I mean, sure, it's a bit of a lazy remake in a way, but it's still, I think, a pretty solid game if you haven't played the original version. So, yeah. Now we're getting on to the ones I actually haven't played yet, but I'm going to say what I at least think based on what I've seen. Sonic Frontiers. So, I'm not gonna lie to you people. I did not like how this game looked when it was first revealed. Later down the line, it looked okay, but I'm still a little bit mixed on the game. I'll be fair, I actually have played a little bit, but not even enough to even give out a first impression. All I can say is that null space, or wait, no, cyberspace. I think that's what it is. It's kind of meh, but other than that, game I haven't played really. So yeah, all I hope is that the game is good, because I've heard the game is good, but just because this game people say it doesn't mean I'll actually enjoy it. But I'm gonna try and go in with an open mind and hope the game is enjoyable. So yeah, not much to really say on Frontiers really. Then we got God of War Ragnarok. Now just like with Sonic, I actually haven't played this one yet, mainly because I haven't played I haven't finished at least the original God of War. It is on my to-do list. I so far really am loving the God of War 2018 game, and so as much as I was liking that, I was like, you know what, I want to get this one for Christmas, and I did. So I don't know what to expect going into this, but based on what I've seen, it looks pretty good. Storyline wise, I don't know what to really, like I said, expect, but based on what I've seen, it looks pretty good, and the gameplay looks vastly improved along with the graphics and all that. So yeah, God of War Ragnarok, haven't played it, but it's definitely on my list soon. Okay, now we're getting on to my personal favorite gift. Okay, and here it is. The Valve Steam Deck. I think that's what it's called. So this is my personal favorite Christmas gift, like, out of all of these games, which I was not expecting, honestly, because I wanted this at one point, but it costed a lot of money, so it was kind of out of my reach. But then I opened it up and I realized I got, well, a Steam Deck, which if you guys have Steam or anything, my username is Thomas Films, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it is, but that's besides the point. So one of the reasons why I actually really like the Steam Deck isn't that it's just a new console or whatever. It's because if I can get this thing on, I could play a bunch of games that are not even on the PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4. I could play Portal, Sonic Adventures, Half-Life, Fallout, Dead Space, Half-Life 2, and like games like Left 4 Dead, GTA 4, like all these games. So this is one of the reasons why I'm really happy, because now I could play, like I said, Sonic Adventure 2, because that's been one game, kind of like with Half-Life, I've wanted to try for a while. So yeah, there's not much really to say on this console in my opinion, but other than I'm really just looking forward to playing some of these games. Like, I've been playing Portal 2, which I think is great so far. I played Portal 1, Half-Life 1, and Dead Space, which, by the way, I'm excited for the remake to Dead Space, if you're wondering. And I'll be probably doing a review comparing it to the original, because that's one of the reasons why I bought the first game. But yeah, I'd say, so I don't know much to really say on the Steam Deck other than it's a really cool console. And if you can, you should definitely get your hands on this, because this is a really great console for not just to play like these kinds of games that you can't play like on modern consoles, but also just great to use in general. Like, if you're away from like your home for a bit, like let's say you're going on vacation, you could take this with you because it's portable, kind of like the Nintendo Switch. And yeah, so yeah, I don't know much else to really say. All I'd say is I really would recommend getting this at some point. And yeah, so in conclusion, I think the gifts I got for Christmas were pretty good. I didn't get a lot, obviously, but I'm happy with the stuff I did get. I'm happy I got this, these games, and I'm even happy I got this. So yeah, there's not much else to really say. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next year. Bye.